Well, good morning, everybody. It's Yukon here. Stayed at the general vicinity last night. Check this out. See how grown up this is, or appears to be. I saw guys in here last night too, but once you're in here, see, it's actually not too bad. You know, spaced out a little bit. See where I hung out there? The river's just right down there. And there's two damn chickens here. I heard them crowing this morning, you know, at the sunrise. I thought they must, surely they're on the other side of the river, but they're not. They're nesting right over here. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get packed up and get rolling. I've slept decent. I feel better, but not better. Feel better than I did yesterday, though. Hope everybody's having a good day out there, and I hope y'all have a good day. It's Yukon getting ready to roll. Here's them damn roosters. Look here, everybody. It's roosters gone wild. What in the hell? Now they're going over there to invade my area. Hell, I didn't even come down here. I went up there. Let's go down here to the river a minute. Don't need to be in such a big hurry. That car come in crack of dawn. It wasn't even daylight. And I thought they had a boat, but it's not. No trailer to haul it with. Yeah, wow. Look at that. Surely we're at the, well, there's flow to that though. But surely we're at the back of a lake here. This was an old covered bridge here. I think I got pictures of the sign and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna get rolling. Everybody have a good one. Wow, that's well engineered there. It's been modified there at some point. But that looks like they've stacked that. See how it points towards the upstream back in the day. Huh, that thing's held up well. Got a tree growing up out of it. Windstorm blew it down in '79. Right after they finished restoring it. Anyway, yabbity yabbity. Let's get rolling. It's Yukon over and out. I'm here at the fire department, Hanover Hill Fire Department. I come off route. See if they had water. Now if it's on. All right. That sound says it all. I'm about out. Everybody have a good day. This helps big time. Check it out, everybody. That's the Connecticut River is down in that valley. Back to the right, back in there's where I came. And then that's Vermont on the other side. Anyway, I'm gonna get rolling. Hope everyone's having a great day out there. It's Yukon over now. It's a big round barn, everybody. And across from it is a round house. With a round barn shop egg. Ice creams. That's neat. Looks like it's not been utilized. There's the old house. Huh, pretty cool. Damn ball out there. That was a climb coming up here. Yeah, anyway, yabbity yabbity. I'm still up on this ridge line big time. Hope everybody's having a good one. Yukon on the ridge line. Here's another green bridge, big green bridge, everybody. I'm off route. Well, I say I'm off route. I'm gonna have a look at this right quick. Wow, look at that. Pretty impressive, eh? Walk, bicycle on sidewalk. No. I may have to. I'll be able to get through that gap. Big green bridge, everybody. Big green bridge. And you tell me what the hell. Look at that cliff face. There's people up there working on that. They were all rappelling down the sides. Wow. So you cross over into Vermont there, I guess, and do whatever in Vermont, and come back to New Hampshire. I'm gonna check the map. Anyway, I met a lady going across country. She started in Washington State 3 months ago today, and she's going to Bahama. I told her she's gonna love it. She had some age on her too, which surprised me. I mean, like my age, or probably older. Originally from California. In good shape too. Bicycle keep you in good shape, especially if you don't eat and drink too much, party too much, smoke too much weed. All right. Yep, I'm gonna check the map here. Hope everybody's having a good one. It's Yukon over now. Okay, everybody, it's another bridge. Morning. Huh. Huh. Oh, wow. Yeah. We have arrived. Definitely had some work done to it, but it looks like most of it's original. Getting pegged together, but it's not arched. Car behind me. That's probably that woman walking. Oh, wow. We'll take 5 here, everybody. Crap. Now I'm off route. I thought the roads. Yeah, I'll have to look. Jigsaw blade. Yeah. Or reciprocating saw, whatever you want to call it. Everybody have a good one. One last look here. That's definitely not the Connecticut River. That is, though, to the left. Huh. Oh, well. Huh. Be some good fishing. Hope everybody's having a good one. It's Yukon. Over that. Bye. It's another green bridge. This is very trafficy. Of course, it goes over into Vermont. I'm just going to take a picture or two and get off of it. Oh, wow. Yeah. Green bridge. A lot of traffic, a lot of crossings here. Too much traffic. I'm gonna go on down the river on that river road. Google don't know what it's doing. It's mostly flat. And then I'll move a couple miles, look at it again, it's a steep hill. Move a couple miles, mostly flat, blah, blah, blah. It's never right, it seems. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good one. It's looking like it might rain. It's Yukon over now. Check this out. It's different. Look at that. I'm not sure what them are. Some kind of big buoys or something. I don't know. A lot of metal work here. Made good metal. Garden. Look at that garden. Raised beds, I see it. Look. Oh, a greenhouse there. How you doing? Awesome, look here. Class A trail, no motorized vehicles allowed. All right. Look, it's the Tour de Taste. Tour de Taste. Hell, there's more bicycles around here. Tour de Taste. Hope everybody's having a good one. Yukon over now. Get out, everybody. Down here on the Connecticut River. Look at that. Welcome. Nice. Been seeing a lot of cyclists. A lot. Steep. I'll make more video, get up this. Something interesting. And seeing these signs, everybody, look, it says a Tour de Taste, a paddling picnic, 2018. I guess this is the route it went, I don't know. Maybe it was that summer or something. But anyway, I'm like 10, 12 miles out of Hanover, New Hampshire. I'll get back on 10 here pretty soon. I know it flattens out before it goes in. Anyway, hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Shukon, over and out. There, it's a whole flock of gobblers, everybody. I've been seeing a bunch of them. Because this is prime habitat for them, all the wildlife. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good Shukon, over and out. It's definitely taking me off the beaten path, everybody. But right there on my right is the Connecticut River. Look at that, sweet. Back to gravel. It's swished a couple of times already. Very little traffic now. Seeing a few cyclists. Not getting too far from Hanover, New Hampshire. And Hanover is home to Dartmouth College, which is an Ivy League college. So there's some very, I don't know, wealthy, lots of wealth here. Cars. Wow. Stop and take a picture too. Oh yeah. Back up river. It's been a lot of up and down, but still, and a little bit of rain. It was raining, sprinkling. We need it though, bad. I'm not complaining. Anyway, yabbity yabbity. The AT also goes through this next town. Everybody have a good one. Shukon, over and out. Yeah, they're fixing to have a wedding there. I think, anyway. Had a lot of tents set up, really nice. Oh my goodness. See, there's something going on there. I think it's a wedding, but what do I know? And anyway, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Heading into Hanover, everybody. Google's still saying I got a great big climb ahead of me, so we'll see. Hope everybody's having a good night. Shukon, over and out. All right, everybody, I'm slowly working my way into Hanover. Hanover. Yeah. Or Hanover. I'm thinking Hanover. I'm thinking of the store. Hanover, New Hampshire. Dartmouth College. Not sure they may own some of that property, is right, but they do have some excellent bike trails going in and out of town, so forth. And there's a lot of money here. Very liberal town. Very, very, very liberal town. But a lot of pretty women here too. Of course, it's an Ivy League college, so what do you expect? Maybe not so many of them out on a day like today, though. Cool, I'm wet. Got hammered back there. I got off the side under a tree, but it really hammered. It rained just enough to start soaking through the tree, and then boom. Okay, there's the old house. It's got a lot of history here. Look at these trees. Early stuff. I'm thinking this is early even up here. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. Shukon, heading into Hanover, baby. These are college dorms, folks, what these are. Like I say, this is a very expensive education, shall we say. But look at this. nice. It's a really nice town. I mean, look at that big Victorian over there. Pretty awesome. Part of this is the dorms. That's hard telling. Older structures, older houses. Main campus to my right. Back in there. Over in here. I'm going down. There's a co-op thing down here. Damn. Sorry to say, dude. Yeah, raining like hell. I guess that co-op building, it's like a grocery store is what it is. And if I remember right, they've got like a, you know, a dry area there I can hang out. So I'll get something. If they got any hot coffee, I'll get a cup of coffee. Or if not, I'll make me a cup. I'll get a quick resupply. The AT's just right out to, it's just right out from it, like a couple hundred yards, real close, you know. And I'll camp there tonight. I'm not gonna ride anymore in this rain. No more than I have to. I'm almost there. I'll make more video when I get down here and get settled. Everybody have a good one. It's Yukon overnight. All right, everybody, just stop. Well, I didn't really get a resupply. I got me some beer. And I made some coffee. Oh, it's cold. Now I'm going out here to check out the AT. And I'm on the AT. It's been raining, as you can see, big time. Big time. Now this ground's getting soft. Kind of going to stealth my way on back in here. Shit. Talk about fire. Hell, far it'd be hard to start a fucking fire now. Darkness athletes only. They don't like hikers. I don't know why. They ain't even blazed properly. See, here's the boundary from Dartmouth College. That's White Mountains. We ain't in the White Mountains yet, buddy. I can't remember exactly where I camped. Somebody's made that. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Right here is where they've been tents. Trail goes up through there. I stayed right out here. I'm gonna get off the beaten path. See, right there is where people's tenting. Oh, shit. Still chilly. I need a fire, to be honest. Dry out now. There's somebody. See, there's a tent. That looks like a hiker tent. Trying to stay inside the boundaries. Maybe I go up the other way. I'll let you know what I decide, everybody. All right, everybody. Here I am. They've been camping over here too. They've had a pit here, but they've moved the rocks around. Right in there used to be a pit. Built one right there on that rock. Right there. Worry about it burning into the ground. Motherfucker ain't going nowhere tonight. That's for damn sure. Anyway, yabbity yabbity. This is Yukon. We'll set up probably right here between these two trees. Well, hope everybody's having a good one. This Yukon over and out. I'm chilly, everybody.